Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, where the retractable roof of Minute Maid Park is closed. It's the home opener of this new season between the Boston Red Sox and the Astros. Matt Vasgersian here with you. It's been a long off season, a lot of changes, but these folks here tonight are ready to get their first real look at their guys here this year. Joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Springer going back. He's there and records the first out. Now at the plate, number 11. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. First pitch on its way from Verlander. A fastball that finds the outside corner, and set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matt, Clyde's known for that low strike, man. Sometimes maybe even a tad bit low on the knees, but as a hitter, if you know what he's going to call, it's okay. You can respect that. Just be consistent, Clyde. That's all.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2.
This guy's got a tremendous curveball. He just froze the hitter right there. Did you see that?
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
2-strike back foot slider. That's a classic pitch. Nice job of laying off of that.
Hit hard to third. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away.
Batting third.
Settling in now, J.D. Martinez. Hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down against Verlander here in the first. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matty, they have to be very happy with Aledmys Diaz right now. You can see right there, he's hitting over 350 on the season. He's one of the great hitters in the game today. I just love watching him hit because there aren't many holes in his swing. Not many pitchers have figured out how to get him out this season.
Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Benintendi. He's got it 1 away.
Batting second.
Now at the plate, Aledmys Diaz. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. And this is low, ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Here's Price now on 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Too tight with that one. 3-0. George Springer waits on deck. Set to deliver on 3-0. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A one-out walk here in the home first.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Springer.
Into the box now, George Springer. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Betts has it in his sights. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting fourth.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. First chance for him in this one as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. Ball 1.
That's away.
Price pauses. 1-0 on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Here's the 2-1. And this is fouled at the plate. The 2-2 coming now from Price. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Astros leave 1. We are still scoreless. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
Xander Bogaerts.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Oh, the old CNI base hit. The changeup's down. The batter goes down to get it and still finds a hole to put it through. Good pitch. Better hitting.
First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Oh, he definitely got away with a changeup right there. He hung that one. But the good news is he got him to pull it foul. Now you come back after him here with another pitch.
That misses. 1-2.
1-2.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
That's a ball.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now. 3-2.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gurriel will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. At the plate, Steve Pearce. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Now Verlander will turn and go to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Tough slider down low for a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Tapped down the line. And he's safe. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Infield single, as innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
Michael Chavis.
Standing in now, Michael Chavis, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And a base hit as the run will come in to score, and that gives the Red Sox a 1-0 lead. And the throw in gets away from him.
Well, no surprise to get an RBI single early in the game. They are hot. This team is on a winning streak. I'm telling you right now, I don't know who's going to slow them down, because once again, they're off to a good start.
Sandy Leon comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
3-1 now. Here it is on 3-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
That's a great pitch right there. A fastball low and away right on the knees on the corner. That's why you get a late swing right there. Really impressive.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 3-2 one more time. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride it.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
Oh, the changeup executed nicely, and he's still got a ground ball. They got the base hit. He got his ground ball. He did everything he wanted to do. Sometimes it just doesn't work out for him.
Mookie Betts is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. 1 run is scored. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
When this one left the bat, the pitcher was hoping and praying it would go foul, and I thought it might, but it ends up falling just inches inside the line, going for a double and driving in 2.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Number 11 is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
Well, he's got a high pitch count. We're only in the second inning. Things are definitely not going his way. They're really making him work right now.
In there, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
2-1.
Curveball that time, not even close.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1. And he takes a called strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Verlander deals the 3-2. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now a 5-0 game. Here's J.D. Martinez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one.
Man, it's been a long inning. He's grinding through it. Look, he's got an open base, and any other time I'd say maybe pitch around it, but you can clearly see this inning's taking its toll on him right now.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. Into the box, Xander Bogaerts, as he'll take a look at ball one. This, of course, his second appearance in the inning, as they've now batted around. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. Ready with the 1-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. On now to the bottom of the second. The Red Sox are out in front, 5-0. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-0 here in the early going.
Bautista.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Chavis ranging into shallow right. 1 away.
Batting sixth.
So striding forward now, Alvarez. First shot for him here, and he brings in a batting average of up near the .330 mark on the season. And this is taken outside for ball one. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you get the strike.
3-0 now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Now at the plate, Martin Maldonado, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
Into the box now, Yulieski Gurriel, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. They'll check in with an average still south of 230. No home runs as of yet, and 3 driven in. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one will get this one.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a ball lined towards center field. And the Astros have their first hit of the contest. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Well, that's a line drive single, but the runner's not going to score. Now, remember, with less than 2 outs, he had to freeze. Hit it a little bit too hard at the wrong guy. He'll take the hit, but no RBI.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And with the bases loaded, a big hit here could at least get him a little closer in this one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
That is too good a pitch to make right there with 2 strikes. But he fouled it off. Now you got to stay aggressive and go get him again.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Bats on the run. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit.
Hey, that's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded, and only 1 run scores on the sacrifice fly.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Chavis is there, and the side is retired. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. We've played 2 full. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Astros 1. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
First baseman, Mitch Moreland.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And now a pitch on the way. To 2-2 now.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Chop foul over towards the dugout.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Here's Steve Pearce now. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
Hey, we're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
That's wide. 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. 3-1.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0. He wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0. He made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
Very weakly on the ground. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4. Ready for another chance. Michael Chavis. And a high strike there. 0-1.
Well, he got a high strike on the fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here. 91-mile-an-hour slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is an elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time.
Digging in to try it again, Sandy Leon. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1, and this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. On its way is pitch number 75 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Verlander starting to run up his pitch count. He's at 75 thus far. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Red Sox. They lead this one, though, 5-1. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning. Into the windup and the pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. The 1-1 from Price. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Here's the 2-1 from Price. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Oof, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Benintendi is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, center fielder.
Here's George Springer. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will get foul for strike 2. Again, he sends it out of play. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Martinez. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2.
First baseman.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Max Muncy. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Price ready with the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
A shot down the first baseline. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Man, that's a nice at-bat. Found himself down 0-2, and he just continues to fight. Fought off pitches, gets a 2-2 count, and gets a base hit.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista.
Well, that was a big two-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how two-out rallies start.
And there's ball one. A runner on first with 2 away. Slapped hard the opposite way. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Houston. They're down here 5-1. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Andrew Benintendi.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Misses, ball 2.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Andrew Benintendi is retired to kick off the inning.
Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts
as he sends it on the ground to first.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
Ready for
Number
another
11.
shot now. Number 11. He hit a sac fly earlier. And he lays off there 1-0.
He's done a nice job of getting those 2 quick outs before the 2 hitters come to the plate right now, because he knows what's sitting down there down the order. So you stay aggressive against those little guys, try to get them out the way.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3.
Well, right here, this is what you live for. When you know you got a great hitter behind you, you're getting a good count. He's in a count right here, and just look for your pitch. You know they got to come after you.
Verlander deals the 3-2. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting. Left fielder.
Here's J.D. Martinez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And that gets him on the mound.
Well, he's really struggling, and right there you get an infield hit. Nothing more frustrating. That just kind of epitomizes what's been going on with him today. Not a lot of balls hit hard, but they're getting hits.
Xander Bogaerts is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Another one sent foul. He'll try again. 1-2. Softly hit toward the hole. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. They're up 5-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alvarez. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Number 44.
First pitch of the at bat on its way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. 1-1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Martinez is camped under this one, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, catcher.
Into the box now. Martin Maldonado comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 5-1 our score as we play the fourth here. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
Chavis comes up with it. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
The left fielder.
Coming to the
10,
plate now, Yulieski Gurriel. He reached on a single in his first try. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Mitch Moreland.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
Well, he's still out there to start the fifth inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Joe Biagini is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. 2-0 now. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, ball 3 there, and you know the Sox would love to start an inning. Hey, a leadoff walk would be a great thing right now.
Swing and a line drive. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Back up the middle. Diaz brings it in. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter. The designated hitter.
Here's Steve Pearce now. It was a walk in his last trip. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting. Second baseman.
Striding in once again, Michael Chavis. A hit in 2 tries so far. And a ball, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 5 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Into the box, Alex Bregman. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Alex Bregman.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Well, you make in-game adjustments, right, Matt? I mean, they've had a hard time scoring. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch to get things going, so I see a little bit of a change. Maybe this is how they jumpstart their offense for the rest of the game.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Smoked on the ground up the middle. To second for 1. On to Moreland, but it's too late, so they'll get just the 1.
The batter, number 1.
Stepping into the box, Aledmus Diaz. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the first pitch here from Price. Pitch out. Nothing doing. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. The 1-1 from Price. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half.
Well, that'll get your head shaking at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Betts on the run, but this is going to wind up a foul ball.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
From the belt, the pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Center fielder number 4.
Now in the box, George Springer. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the 1-0. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, you just give up a double. Now you're down 3-0 in the count. Look, there's no need to challenge this guy right here. I'm looking to the on-deck circle, and I'm going to go ahead and walk this guy, nibble, make him chase, something different, because I want that hitter on the on-deck circle.
Slice down the left side, but foul.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
The right fielder number 19, Jose.
Stepping into the box, Jose Bautista. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted in the air to center. On the run is Benintendi. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Astros leave them loaded. They're down here 5-1. Digging in once again, Sandy Leon. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Sandy Leon.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And a slur, but this is in the dirt for a ball. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Hot shot on the ground is short. Diaz scoops it up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Andrew.
Ready for another shot now. Andrew Benintendi. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. bounce to first. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Striding in once again, Mookie Betts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. He's set. Here it comes. A fastball here, too low. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Hey, it makes it a lot easier for a catcher to catch and throw. Even though this throw bounces into second, poor jump at first base gives him the time needed to throw him out at second.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Here it comes. Hit hard to short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Ready for another chance. Number 11. He hit a sac fly earlier. Hector Rondon is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man. Ready once again, Alvarez. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Number 44.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that one right down Main Street. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
On its way is pitch number 75. Swing and a line drive. Foul.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
1 run, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And here's a ball hit in the air. Moreland onto the grass. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Yulieski Gurriel. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning continues. 2-out hit. That'll bring Alex Bregman to the plate as well.
He just ambushed him right here. First pitch fastball. He was looking for it, and boom, base hit.
Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Gloved by Bogaerts. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Astros leave 1. They're down 5-1. In now, J.D. Martinez. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Martinez.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his third hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
Xander Bogaerts at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Here comes the 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Seventh inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Outside 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Mitch Moreland will be next. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. This one's down to third. Bregman has it, and he's retired here, one away. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball one. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. One out and a runner on second base. A little bit outside. 2-1. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3. Steve Pearce will be next. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball. He's set. Here's the 3-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Here's Steve Pearce now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be
and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully. Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
No problem here. 1 away. And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Now a ball lined to the left side. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores, but man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Here's George Springer. A little bouncer. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk. Line drive to left. And that'll get down out there. Diaz rounds the corner and is headed home. The run scores from second. Is now a 5-2 game.
Well, he went up there with the game plan looking for one specific pitch, and he got it. He hit it hard. When a guy hits the ball that hard, you know he was looking for it.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. 2 out with the man at first. Hopped up, and Moreland will put this one away, and that ends the inning. Astros plate 1 on a couple of hits. We'll look ahead to inning number. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Chavis. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
New pitcher coming on now as we'll get a look at the sidearmer, Joe Smith. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. 2-0. Swing and a line drive, but this is foul near the seats. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch.
3-2.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
The catcher.
Digging in the switch hitter, Sandy Leon. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. From the stretch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And this is strike 3 called, says Clyde Washington. Might have looked a bit low, but that's out number 1.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
The 0-1 delivery. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. Chris Davinsky enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Chris Davinsky.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Mookie Betts is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Weak chopper up the line. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. Red Sox leave 1. They're still out in front, 5-2. Striding into the box, Alvarez. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Price ready with the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Betts giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Catcher.
Here comes Sox manager John Farrell on his way out to the mound. And he's going to come get his starter here. So that'll be all this evening for David Price. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead. Brandon Workman answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. At the plate, Martin Maldonado. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Michael Brantley will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. Here's the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Look, Matt, they're down 3 in the 8th inning. Take a pitch, get hit by a pitch. You got to get base runners. Manufacture right now is the time, because you only got 6 outs to play with.
Hit hard towards center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
They've left a lot of men on base. They've had plenty of opportunities, and here's another one. After a base hit, they find themselves with another runner on. Let's see if they can bring somebody home this inning.
Number 3 will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 3.
Stepping in now, Yulieski Gurriel. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 delivery. Runners on the move for second. And this is fouled back and out of play. Throw over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. Throw over to first. Throw is up the line as it gets away. And it's not in time, as he's in well ahead of the throw.
You know, I think he tried to be even quicker with his pickoff throw over the first that time than the move he showed earlier. And when you do that, sometimes your feet and arm aren't in sync, and it causes you to throw it away just like that one.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Hit to short. Bogarts has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Up next for the Astros.
Now at the plate, Alex Bregman. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. From the belt. Kicks and deals. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. 2 out here and a runner at second. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. One left for Houston, and the deficit remains 5-2. Yeah, beautiful look there at the downtown aquarium here in Houston as we welcome you back to baseball on the show.
Number 3.
So coming to the plate, number 11. He's got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point. Robinson Chirinos is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate. Hit hard on the ground to short. Diaz picks it up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Digging in and looking for more, J.D. Martinez. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Hit hard back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, when you throw that split, you want that thing to start at the thigh and sink lower, not stay up there where the guy can handle it.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's running towards second. Pitch swung on. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Clearly, they were hoping to be aggressive and doing some running tonight, but I think they're going to need to adapt now. It's not working, and you just can't keep running into outs.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Swinging a liner back through the box. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. More 2-out success. A couple of base hits as they try to mount a rally here.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Mitch Moreland looking to change his fortunes here. 0-for-4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. But fastball, and there's strike 2. Pulled toward right center field. Springer is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for the Red Sox, and it remains 5-2. Matt Barnes comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 68, Matt.
Now batting, Jose Altuve. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
In there, no balls and a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I like it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 9 on the year, and it's a 5-3 game now.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Aledmys Diaz.
In now, Aledmys Diaz. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
Center fielder number
Here's George
4.
Springer. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Here's the 0-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
This guy's got to get on base. You got the big boy sitting on the on-deck circle. I want to see him come up with a chance to tie this thing.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Now here's a swing and a miss, and the Astros are down to their final strike now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Chop foul wide of first. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it. He is over.
Well, this season didn't go the way they wanted it to go, that's for sure.